What's up guys, I'm John, this is Skull and Mortar, and today we're doing part 2 of our test on the Char-Griller Gravity Feed 980. We're gonna do a prime brisket. So I already have a video on my channel about how to trim brisket like a pro. So I'm gonna go ahead and just link that down on the bottom if you need a more detailed synopsis of what we're doing here. Now this brisket here is not in too bad a shape really. Since I'm cooking it pretty hot, I'm not gonna worry about cleaning up the fat on top too much. I'm just gonna hit like any gratuitous silver skin that I see and get rid of like the big fat chunks. And then we're gonna go ahead and get it on the smoker. Let it do its thing. Since we obviously have a Char-Griller focus here, I'm gonna use some of this lemon pepper seasoning for my first layer of rub. Now again, I just wanna know, can I get a good home eating brisket here? We're gonna keep it kind of basic, kind of easy. I'm just gonna do this a bunch because apparently it's clumped up inside. So I'm stoked about that. Now we're just gonna hit it with our steak and beef rub. Coming soon to skullandmortar.com. I can't plug it enough. I want to make sure we get those sides. All right, now that we got that side good and seasoned, we're going to hit it with another layer because we want to really bring out those nice auburn colors. We want to get a good deep color. We want to add some good peppery notes to it, a little hint of sweet. Just layer those flavors. I really feel like for a brisket, the most important thing you can do is just pack as much flavor as possible into your rub layers. Then we're gonna go back on the top of this. And then we're just gonna let that hang out again. We're gonna give this, probably 20 minutes or so, let it get up to temperature. All right, I woke up a little bit late today. I meant to have this on early, but I wanna get it done for dinner, so I'm gonna hot and fast this brisket. I'm gonna cook it in a pan. It's gonna keep all the juices. It's gonna be very moist. But I'm gonna throw it on my smoker at 300 degrees. I got a mix of pecan, I got some charcoal. We're gonna see what this gravity feed can do with the brisket. We want a basic, good eating brisket that anybody can cook at home. All right guys, so if you watched last week's video, you already know that we cooked this pork butt and you already know how it turned out. But we're gonna go ahead and throw this brisket in as well. I kinda wanted to max out the space in here and see what we could do. So I think we could probably easily get 4 pork butts in here. You kinda be pushing it at 2 briskets, but you can throw a few things in here. The pans obviously don't help for space, but they are gonna help for mess later. So I wanna test this probe out with this brisket. So I'm gonna put it in the fat part of the thickest part of the brisket, kind of a little bit at an angle because I want it to get down into the point as well. So we got that in there. We're gonna go ahead and close this door. We're gonna find out, man, can we make a good eating brisket with little to no effort on the Char-Griller Gravity Feed 980? All right guys, it's time to wrap our brisket. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the probe out for a minute. The probe is working great, by the way. So I'm a little unhappy with how that's forming up, but you can see there's still a lot of, look at all that moisture right there. Still a lot of moisture in here. So it's good and moist. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it anyway. There's not a whole lot of moisture in the pan, so I'm starting to second guess as to whether or not I should add some here. But I'm gonna stick to my original credence, which is that we're gonna go as basic as possible. Normally I would probably put some moisture in at this point. So we're gonna throw this back in here. We're gonna get this lid closed. It's gonna be a couple of hours, about 3 I would say, and then we should have some ready to eat brisket. All right guys. According to our thermometer here, our brisket is up to temperature. So we're gonna go ahead and pull it on out. Let's check and see. Buttery smooth, just what we're looking for. So we're gonna go ahead, whoa, hot damn. All right, we're gonna go ahead and pull our brisket. I'm gonna toss it in the oven and let it rest. I feel like it's just as good as a cooler. And we're gonna be back in this in about an hour. Guys, it's friggin' brisket time. Let's find out what the brisket looks like. Well, the bark looks great. See what we got here. Nice jiggle. Let's get it out of here, see what the damage is. Let's just take a look at one of these slices. First off, check out the smoke ring. Again, we got a nice deep red smoke ring reaction. Look at that. Look at that bend. That's a thick slice too. Look at that. Let's do the pull test here. Right apart. Boom. A little snap right there. And of course, we got to find out how the hell does it taste. Don't mind if I do. It's good. And keep in mind, we didn't use any injections. We didn't use any mops. None of that. We used basic seasoning, and we just cooked it right on the smoker. It's great. It's got a good flavor, good deep wood flavor to it. I also like. It's got a really good spice penetration as well. You know, I don't know that has anything to do with the smoker. If we just really did a good job seasoning, but. I mean, look at it. Again, look how thick that slice is. Boom. Come on. Boom. Come on. That's what a ton of you asked me. You wanted to see the brisket cooked on this thing. You wanted to know an honest review. We didn't use any tricks. We didn't use any injections, no mops, none of that. We just straight cooked a brisket. We smoked it, and it's good. I mean, it's got a nice jiggle. It's got a nice bark. The bend test passed, the pull test passed, and most importantly, the taste test passed, because none of that other crap matters if it doesn't taste good, right? So we've done pulled pork on the last video, we've done brisket now. Hell, maybe we'll do a rib video, but so far, I think that the Char-Griller Gravity Feed 980 holds up. I like it. I'm probably gonna keep it in my repertoire. I'm gonna use it on a regular basis. I wanna see what a deluxe brisket tastes like out of this thing now. But the most important thing you can do after watching this video is to remember that there are no rules in cooking, all right? Cook good, eat good, live your best life. Do it on whatever grill you got, but this one is not a bad one to start with. I'll see you guys next week with a brand new video, and I might push my glasses up. I might not. We'll find out.